everyone, welcome to this ETETutor video. Today I'm looking at another one of those extracts and trying to analyse it in terms of the language and how it relates to the context of the novel. If you haven't watched the other videos, check those ones out because I explain the process in a little bit more detail. Okay, let's get going with the extract. So it's taken from chapter 8. And it's the day that Napoleon's a little bit worse for wear after all his boozing. So, as his last act upon earth, Comrade Napoleon had pronounced a solemn decree. The drinking of alcohol was to be punished by death. By the evening, however, Napoleon appeared to be somewhat better. And the following morning the squealer was able to tell them that he was well on his way to recovery. By the evening of that day Napoleon was back at work, and on the next day it was learned that he had instructed Whymper to purchase in Willingdon some booklets on brewing and distilling. A week later Napoleon gave orders that the small paddock beyond the orchard, which it had previously been intended to set aside as a grazing ground for animals who were past work, was to be ploughed up. It was given out that the pasture was exhausted and needed reseeding, but it soon became known that Napoleon intended to sow it with barley. Okay, so a little bit of a longer extract there. Obviously, there's some humour here, and we need to be thinking about what this tells us about Napoleon's character. So if you're doing a character question and Napoleon comes up, this would be a good aspect of the novel to refer to in your response. We can see the use of language, a solemn decree at the beginning, and words like instructed, last act upon earth. This is all Orwell's way of evoking the language of politics and religion, which happens throughout the novel. So try to see if you can find some other examples for that. It's basically relating to the themes of corruption, how dictators keep power, how power corrupts. Those kind of aspects will be significant. It's also a good part of the novel to be well aware of because it does relate to Old Major's original 7 commandments, where we know that one of the things that animals shouldn't do is drink alcohol, and yet again it's just something that Napoleon doesn't want to do, so he's going to change the rules. Remember, he's a tyrant. Hope that's helped. Use the comment section below if you have any questions, and like and subscribe.